Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another UFC 2 episode as we're going to be doing UFC 224 pay-per-view as this is going to be in London, England in the O2 Arena. 10 titles on the line. Of course, we have our opening fight, which will feature a bantamweight action between Brad Pickett and Dillashaw, as we also have Bogot's putting his bantamweight title, his flyweight title on line against Dustin Ortiz. We've got the heavyweight championship on the line as Mark Hunt will put it against Thomas. We've got Calvin versus Kowalkiewicz. We've got Rockhold versus Whitaker, McGregor versus Edgar, Holloway versus Ortega, St. Preux versus Krylov, Holm versus Shevchenko, Cruz versus Garbrandt, McDonald versus Hendricks. 10 title fights, 1 regular fight. Let's get into that 1 regular fight here, folks. And the O2 Arena, as the main event will be McDonald versus Johnny Hendricks, the man who dethroned George St. Pierre last pay-per-view to become the new welterweight champion. So a lot to look forward to. And so far in these pay-per-views, we still had a lot of champions walk out unscathed, such as Dominic Cruz and Conor McGregor, who have so far yet to lose that championship. Their respective titles, I should say. Because we're in London, England, we'll use Brad One Punch Pickett. Why not? Let's go for it. We got the mighty entrances here. We'll actually be able to actually go through them for once. Big fight for Dillashaw here. He knows he needs this win. How's it going, Brandon, bro? Great to see you again, man. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm feeling better. I'm no longer sick. It's doing great. TJ Dillashaw, everybody, contestant on the Ultimate Fighter 14, multiple Fight Night winners, won 8 of last 10 fights. Although, as of late, he's been on quite the losing streak. A win here could do him a world of good, as this man's about to enter the Octagon Squad with his opponent's entrance, everybody. As for those of you who are wondering about my WWE 2K18, WWE 2K18 will be coming in late November. I said to get 18 to the 17, so a lot of people wanted it, so I did. I know, right? I actually don't sound like I'm dying as I did 2 weeks ago. I'm so glad I'm sounding great right now. Brad Pickett, multiple Fight Night winners and accurate strikers. They're very extremely fast, by the way. Again, this is a very huge show. Brad Pickett about to enter the Octagon. Let's go on to tail tape for this fight, folks. Bruce, take it away. But I'm going to talk over Bruce, though, at the moment because we've got a lot of important things coming to my channel in November. In November, I'm going to have a Madden 17 position tournament. I will also have a WWE 2K18 Universe mode. We'll start that up during late November around Thanksgiving break. I don't remember about the donation. But folks, the draft, I already did a draft for WWE 2K18. I have videos about how it's going to be shaped, the tournaments for the titles, and you'll get them week by week just to make sure I can hold you guys for the wrestling subscribers I have. That way I think I have enough videos to get you guys to want to get the game. If not, I'll throw in a Battlefield episode eventually. But the draft will be happening. I'll post a video on October 31st, which will be Halloween, and that is when I will release the WWE 2K18 draft. See Pickett here going straight towards, going to work on Dillashaw. They call him Brad One Punch Pickett. God, Dillashaw got rocked by that mighty uppercut from Brad Pickett. Tell him to come bring it. Uh-oh, Dillashaw did not like that. Oh, I do remember that one. That was quite the one. The tie here, going to the whip. Let's see the whip here. He's going for the high bomb. Wow! One hell of a takedown from Pickett. And this may not be good for Dillashaw. He's about to get wrapped up here in this guillotine. We've seen Dillashaw become very resilient here. We could be seeing it again. Can he survive this devastating choke? He's got it wrapped in the throat. This is painful to watch. Dillashaw's Dillashaw's out. Dillashaw's to sleep. And nah, Brandon, I'm good, man. I appreciate it, but I cannot take anybody's money. Brad Pickett coming back in his own home country, just putting TJ Dillashaw to sleep in the first round. Goodness, look at that. The body just stopped moving. I mean, it was a tight choke to begin with, but my goodness, Dillashaw. God, that's brutal.
Once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Brad one punch Pickett didn't even really do much of a punching tonight, but just choked the living hell out of TJ Dillashaw. Congrats on the fight. Bring on to the next fight of the night, which is the first championship fight of the night. Bagatinov faces Ortiz. He puts that featherweight championship on the line. Here we go, folks. This championship fight. Oh, thanks, Brandon, bro. I appreciate that. And I wouldn't mind meeting people at this point, but I'm definitely positive, bro. I can't take anybody's money. But Dustin Ortiz, everybody's got lightning fast hand speed, strong takedowns, won 15 fights in his career. He's got an opportunity at the title tonight. Can he capitalize on one hell of a chance? As man enters the outcomes, going to the champion's entrance. And this, folks, is the reigning flyweight champion. I do not live in England. I live in the United States. The champion is ready, folks. Ready to do some damage here tonight. He's got great endurance, great conditioning. Won 10 of the last 12 fights. A shocker when he defeated Sergio Pettis last month for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Definitely shocked me and a lot of other people. As minutes of it enter the octagon, go on to the tail of the tape for this championship fight. Down to Bruce, here we go. It's not the main event. Jesus, Bruce, we're doing this again, man. Mario Yamasaki. For those of you who know, we have the extremely long introductions because of all these titles. You know, it's funny, it's like, you know, one day, hopefully, if I ever get big on YouTube, I'm going to go to one of those YouTube conventions and hopefully meet a lot of people. That'd be fun. Out of the blue corner, he is the challenger. Dustin Ortiz. And Bruce, the champion. Ali Bagatinov. Let's go on to the fight, folks. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? fight. They touch gloves and we're officially off, folks, in the first round. Kambagantanov retaining his newly found title. Wow, hammering around the face of Ortiz. God, stumbling the living hell out of Ortiz right there with that uppercut. And what's up, Wally, bro? How's it going, man? I mean, honestly, it's a long shot, but I do this for fun. So, you know, if I ever get big, that'd be great, but I doubt it. These two in the clinch here. But Gatanov, the champion, with a hip toss. It has been a long time, Wally, bro. It has been definitely a long time. To really go into war here. God, that, oh, goodness gracious. Bagatsnov hammering away on Ortiz. Oh, it's over. God. I'm definitely staying positive. I have hope for my channel. It's one of those. It's an off-click channel. He clocked him right in the brain. And if that was real life, honestly, he may have killed him. He might have killed him in real life. Like, that's hard to, that would have killed somebody. Ouch. Yeah, I'm feeling great, Wally, man. I'm feeling great, but oh God. That right there would have rattled somebody's skeleton quite a bit. Yikes. I think that was the quickest fight we've had. Congrats to Ali Bagatsnov retaining the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World as we're going to go on to the next fight of the night. I did not stream Wednesday. I definitely do think so. I do too, Brandon. I think I have fun. Hopefully I have fun content. But no, while I did not stream Wednesday, I'm streaming today and hopefully Saturday. As the next fight, folks, is for the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Mark Hunt will defend that newly won UFC Heavyweight title against the man, the Chesterfield Plague, in his own home country tonight. That man is the undefeated 12-0 Kenneth Thomas. This man has got intense knockout power and has absolutely wrecked everybody in his path, from men like Cain Velasquez and some. He's a consummate grappler. He's got knockout power, and again, he has recently burst onto the UFC scene, and he has definitely made a wave ever since entering here. This man enters the octagon. Let's go on to the champion's entrance. My next FIFA stream is Saturday, hopefully, but there's going to be a FIFA episode that won't be a stream. I'm going to be uploading it later on tonight. And at Wally, actually, I'm going to be getting the 2K18 WWE game. It's official. I'll put the I'll be getting the game around November, like Thanksgiving time. And I have the fantasy draft already made. That'll be, you guys will get that for your Halloween episode kind of thing. And this is the heavyweight champion, everybody. Mark Hunt's got great resilience. He's got a granite chin. He's won 12 fights in his career as he looks to defend the title against the man who is undefeated. With that being said, let's go to the tail tape for this championship fight. It's not the main event, folks. They had the wrong show card. They had the one that was like made 2 weeks ago. And here goes Bruce again. God, Bruce. Get your stuff right, Bruce. We've been through this. And by the way, the general managers for Raw and SmackDown, the GM for Raw is Stone Cold Steve Austin. The GM for SmackDown is The Rock. Just something to look forward to there. There's going to be a lot of things that I won't have live streamed on W2K18 in terms of like promos, backstage assaults. It's going to be quite the interesting 2K universe mode, I'll tell you that much. UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. This is a very big fight. Lots of fans have been waiting for this fight. Here's the Chesterfield Plague, Kenneth Thomas. And Bruce is the champion. Mark Hunt, the man who shocked the world when he knocked out Andrei Arlovski. Hey bro, Brandon, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a great one, man. I'm not getting Battlefront 2 at Wally. Let's go with this heavyweight championship fight, everybody. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. Peace out, Brandon, bro. Wow, these two just punched the living crap out of each other. See you, Wally, man. Have a great one. Thomas now with those 1-2, trying to really go with those right hand. That right hand of his. He wants to target the chin of Mark Hunt. He said he's going to get the ultimate satisfaction taking this man's championship from all. Mark Hunt will have a right hand to Thomas, and it's the first time we've ever seen him stagger like this. Wait a minute. Thomas takes down Mark Hunt. Hunt around to the backside. Thomas getting back to his feet. Thompson's got knocked the hell out there by Mark Hunt. Then Thomas out with the hip toss to Hunt. You see what's the plan for Thomas here? Oh, he's in top mount. Mark Hunt's going to be very careful with Thomas.
Under 3 now.
The champion may be in trouble. I am the guy with the blue gloves, Kenneth Thomas, the challenger. He said he was going to toy with Mark Hunt. He was going to humiliate Mark Hunt here tonight on live TV. God, those hands are brutal. You're seeing Hunter. Oh, it's like a beating.
Very good shot.
He just kicked the leg of Mark Hunt there, tell him to get up. You're seeing Thomas here taunt around Mark Hunt. Wow. Hunt tried to go for a takedown. Probably not the best idea he had. Gets hit with a body lock and he's right back to where he started. Yikes. Oh, that was brilliant. One hell of a counter there from Mark Hunt. Wait a minute. Oh, he's going to the backside. Thomas the counter of his own. Now Thomas, look at this. He's got him. Oh, with an elbow. You're seeing Hunt and Thomas, and these two, the bad blood. Now Thomas always got him in stack guard. You know, Mark Hunt's got to be very, very careful here. And that's it for round number 1, folks. An interesting round number 1. That was a war. We'll go to round number 2 in this heavyweight championship fight. They touch gloves. They're going to kick this one back off. Mark Hunt's doing those kicks right now. It's the man trading blow for blow. Uh-oh. See Thomas dissectively going for Mark Hunt. Thomas are really going to war this. Oh, Mark Hunt talks some crap, and then oh, he's got Thomas stumbling here with that kicker to the side of the skull. Mighty right hand. Hunter step back. Wow, just got rocked. Hunter with that single leg takedown to get the upper hand on Kenneth Thomas here. We got him here. Thomas put onto that backside position here. This is not very good if you're Mark Hunt, the challenger on top of you like a wild animal right now. Thomp's not just tagging along on Mark Hunt, whether intentionally or not. Those are some deadly, devastating shots. Thomas will getting up here with Hunt. Hunt will do everything he can. God, rocked him right there. That was a rocked shot from Kenneth Thomas to the champion. Oh, man. Oh, God. And Mark Hunt definitely feeling the effects of that one. Kenneth Thomas, in the words, I'm going to knock his old ass out. That's the word I was told backstage. But right now it looks like that granite chin once again is proven to be maybe a little too much for the challenger here. Mark Hunt looking pretty messed up here. You got him right there with that head kick, smart head kick. Got him. God, Mark Hunt, oh man, we have a new champion, stop the fight, what a knockout, your new heavyweight champion, Kenneth Thomas, just won the title in his own home country. This devastating right hand that sends Mark Hunt crashing right down to the mat, and then the extra shots here send him sleeping with the fishes. He got freaking clothesline, not even freaking hit, he got clothesline right in the freaking skull. And this is what ultimately said good night. Goodness gracious. Yeah, really, kind of, let's go, man. That was crazy. Congrats to Kenneth Thomas on becoming the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world, his own home country, as we're going to the next fight of the night. As it is, Calderwood versus Kowalkiewicz. Calderwood has not lost a fight yet. Since she won the title at UFC Loaded, when she became the first ever strawweight champion. This is a judgment fight for her, I'll tell that much, folks. Calderwood Kowalkiewicz. We're actually going with the challenger. Can Kowalkiewicz walk away, come the new UFC strawweight champion? Chip on her shoulder this time here tonight, folks.
She has worked for years to get to the pinnacle, and right now she is one win away from becoming the UFC strawweight.
Can she do is the real question. Kaylee Kowalkiewicz, everybody. Strong, stand up. He's a former MMA flyweight champion, and it's one of the last 5 fights. So that being said, folks, let's go on to the champion's entrance. And this, folks, is the strawweight champion, Joanne Calderwood. Can she walk away once again still the strawweight champion. She's a Muay Thai fighter, the Ultimate Fighter 20 contestant, won the last 11 of 12 fights. So change the octagon, let's go on to Telltale for this chance to fight, folks. Not the main event. Here we go, let's go on to Bruce. No, it's not Bruce. Been through this already. It's time. Five rounds. She's the challenge, everybody. Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Here we go, folks. The champion. Joanne Calderwood. Let's go on with the fight, folks. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. They touch gloves, we're off. Lots of proof for both of these women here. This is a judgment statement. Hey, Ralph, what's up? Uh-oh, carried there to the throat almost. Be quite the interesting fight here, folks, with strawweight title. The last time I believe these two fought, Calderwood defeated Kowalkiewicz. This is Calderwood Kowalkiewicz 2 about. Uh-oh, this is not... Uh-oh. Right now you're seeing Kowalkiewicz and do everything she can to avoid a dangerous position here with the champion. Now the champion's got Kowalkiewicz grounded. Turning on the top mount. Kowalkiewicz has to do something here to get this woman off of her. Oh, Doug Mahaffey, this guy's kind of stuck here in this. On the floor here. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Another counter, instinctive counter. Oh, wait a minute. Not what she wanted there. Now Kowalkiewicz. What's she going for? Oh, the arm triangle. A rare submission we have seen here. It's one of the first times. This is not good for the strawweight champion championship. The title she's coveted. She tapped. She tapped. Holy crap. Karolina Kowalkiewicz just defeated the woman in record timing. You know, Joanne Calderwood, who's fought some of the best, just lost embarrassingly in the arm triangle to Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Vengeance has been paid here for Kowalkiewicz. She's now the new... She's the new strawweight champion. Holy hell.
Nice technique here on this submission.
Two new champions. Oh crap, I just skipped the entire thing. Well, that's nice. That's nice. That's lovely. Brilliant. Great job. Well, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, your new UFC strawweight champion of the world. As we go on to Luke Rockhold, who will put that middleweight championship on the line against Robert Whittaker. I think we're going to use Luke Rockhold, actually. Originally, in my mind, I wanted to use Robert Whittaker, but I felt like I should have added a more intense fight here. And folks, this is the challenger, Robert Whittaker.
The challenger tonight, but confident that he can take out the champion and lead with the middleweight title. As he makes his way towards his cage, he believes this is his time. He believes
this could be his time for Rob Whittaker here, folks. Can he walk away with that middleweight title? He was the Ultimate Fighter, the Smashes winner. He's got a high finish rate and has won 5 fights in a row. As managed, the Octagon, let's go on to the champion's entrance, everybody. And match 5 of 11. Fight 5 of 11 we have for you, actually. This is the champion, the middleweight champion of the world. No, I'm not going to buy the actual... what I normally do is I kind of wait for it to go on like TV for YouTube and then I watch it there. This, folks, is the middleweight champion of the world. He's got crazy, intense finish fights. He finishes fights, man, and he's won 15 fights in his career. The man who looks to defend that middleweight title here tonight is going to tail tape for this championship fight. It's not the main event. Guys, what the hell? You guys have the wrong script. You're reading the wrong papers, man. We've been through this already. You look, I can't fire you guys. Bruce, don't try. Oh, God, Bruce. What the heck, Bruce? Why? Disputed middleweight champion, UFC middleweight champion of the world. There you go. In a sold out, packed out arena here in the O2 arena. The challenger. Now, Bruce, the champion. The champion, Luke Rockhold. And here we go, folks. Hope you're ready for a fight. You're ready. Fight. That's the kind of end that squatting position up. Kind of see Whittaker. Oh, Whittaker getting the shot off. And look at that Rockhold really making Whittaker stumble there. Wow! I have a kick there. Uh-oh. Rockhold saying to Whittaker, come bring it. God! My God! Luke Rockhold annihilating Robert Whittaker. First round knockout. Good night. Wow! The victor just annihilated him. God. He just killed him, for God's sakes. Congrats to Luke Rockhold on winning the fight and retaining his UFC middleweight champion. As we go on to the next fight of the night, folks, and then at the Edinburgh, that was... Jesus, that was intense. That was... wow. As next fight, folks, for the lightweights championship, Conor McGregor will put the title on the line against Frankie Edgar. Now this fight is next. Let's go with Conor McGregor here, folks. Let's see what Frankie Edgar got. Can he dethrone Conor McGregor? This should be an interesting one. This is Frankie Edgar, everybody. Frankie Edgar, everybody. He's a jiu-jitsu black belt. He's got excellent submissions and has great endurance. And at the Edinburgh, thanks so much, man. Oh, I forgot to. That was Conor McGregor's entrance. I appreciate that. And this, folks, is the reigning lightweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor. This man is very aggressive. He's got an accurate and precise striker. He's won 11 of the last 12 fights. For us, he's been undefeated. And here goes the end of the outcome, guys. The end of the outcome. Let's go on to the tail of the tape for this championship fight. It's not the main event. This is This is not the main event. Oh boy, Bruce. The moment it's time. 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight. The challenger, Frankie Edgar. And Bruce, his opponent, the champion. He's a champion, Conor McGregor. Let's get on with the fight. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. We're going to tell him to come bring it on. That insulting Frankie Edgar right there. He tell him to get up. He's telling him to get the hell up. Whoa, it's not going to end that way. McGregor says a very risky situation there from the champion who knocked the living hell out of the man. Oh, he's just going to consistently add salt, add freaking rubbing, adding insult to injury. There you go. To Frankie Edgar, he had him knocked out for a few seconds there. McGregor said it's not going to end this way. It's going to. McGregor is saying it's going to end when he decides to end it. Frank Edgar, knowing that the size and height difference was not in his favor. We're kind of taking a step back there, realizing this guy's going to try to come bring it. Got him right there with that head kick. And knee, I think that hit him right in the nuts, honestly. I don't think that hit the actual body. The suplex from Edgar. Oh! We're now trying to bring him up here. Crowd chanting Olay here. Got him. Got him again. We're going to go for 3 in a row. And it almost paid off dividends. Just that flying knee, not going to work there. Got the little takedown. You cannot keep McGregor down. McGregor does not. I mean, McGregor could have won this fight already. That's the crazy part right there, ladies and gentlemen. He could have won. And instead decided to keep the fight going. Doing what he wants to prove here. That could be a very dangerous kick. That man wants to avoid. Uh-oh. We're telling him to come bring it. Got him. He tried to go for one of those head kicks. Bad idea there. Went for one and it rocked him. And we should be going to round number 2, folks. And that's it. Frank Edgar, a bloody mess. Here we go. Are you ready? You ready? Let's continue the fight. Gotta keep the leg there. That wheel kick did not work there for McGregor. God! He tells him to get up though. McGregor is saying it's not over until I say it's over. They're saying he's the rightful champion. He's really toying with Frank Edgar right now. You gotta know it's gotta be pissing Edgar off. Edgar out with a suplex to McGregor. You should almost wonder what's going through the mind of Conor here. He's toying around with Frank Edgar. Got him right there. McGregor right now is just taking his time, looks like. Got him. He missed that wheelhouse again. That with a wheel kick, round kick, wheel kick. See McGregor here. Can they come bring it? Got him. Finally that one connected. Got him again. They both kick the hell out of each other right there. God, my God, oh, God, goodness, stop the fight. Conor McGregor has annihilated Frankie Edgar to retain the lightweight championship. Goodness. Edgar, oh God, Edgar. I don't think we'll be seeing Frank Edgar for quite some time. Boom! The entire knee cap just annihilated Frank Edgar, and then McGregor just went on to, let's end this. Boom! That was good night for Frank Edgar.
Great angle here.
And McGregor just finishing it off, annihilating him.
And now with the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen,
The crowd on their feet right now for the man who just retained his lightweight championship. Conor, congrats on retaining the title as we're going to the next fight of the night, which is Max Holloway putting this title on the line against the man who's undefeated, and Brian Ortega. Go Brian Ortega here. Can Max Holloway retain the title here in the UK? Brian Ortega, folks, look at the man to make another impact here tonight.
Set to enter the octagon tonight and set to lead with the UFC Featherweight Championship.
He's got a big chip on his shoulder. Can he do it?
As he steps towards this cage, he understands.
This man's got speedy kicks from 11 fights in a row. He's won the last 11 of 11 fights. The man's been unbeatable. Can he keep that streak alive and become the new featherweight champion? Let's go on to the champion's entrance as this man enters the octagon. And this, folks, is the reigning champion, the reigning featherweight champion of the world, Max Holloway.
Set to enter the octagon to defend his title.
Big fight feel tonight, a fight that everybody's wanted to see, folks. Multiple performances tonight, winner. He's got a high volume striker. He's won 8 of the last 10 fights. Can he walk away still featherweight champion? This man has the octagon. It's going to telltale for this championship fight. Alrighty, here we go. Bruce Buffer. Bruce, it is not the main event. Come on, man, get it right. Horrible. It's time. Here's the challenger, Brian Ortega. And now Bruce, the champion, Max Holloway. Let's go with the fight. Here we go, folks. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. They touch gloves. We are off.
Championship fight. 5 rounds.
And Ortega talking about smack there So Holloway kind of gutsy move. These two men are going to go to an absolute slobber knocker of a war. It may take a full 5 rounds. Uh-oh. Holloway stumbling. Uh-oh. Holloway stumbling and realizes that maybe he's take a step back there. Smart maneuver. But Ortega's going to go right back on him. Now Holloway wants to kick this off. Ortega got him. Ortega, oh, insulting Max Holloway. There you go. These men just kind of stalk each other. Holloway taking a step back every time, but Ortega right there to follow him. A right hand. Oh, missed that second right hand though. Got a kick right to the side of the cranium there from Holloway. And you gotta wonder if Holloway wants to take this down here. Like, what's he got planned? To the back clinch. Uh-oh. Oh, hip toss instead. Great counter there. For Max Holloway. Uh-oh. This is not where Ortega wants to be. He was able to get out of that. Smart maneuver there. Telling Holloway to come, bring it there. Hit him around the chin, he says. Kind of missing the opportunity. Oh. These two men kind of taking a step back. Spin. Uh-oh. There goes the fight. That's what we wanted to see. Oh, and the kick right inside the skull. You know, going for those uppercuts a little more. Trying to elbow right in the abdomen. Holloway and Ortega here really showing what they're made of. And Ortega here trying to go for the judo throw. No top mount, not what Holloway wants. Ortega going here. Oh, he's got this opportunity here. Seeing a lot of blood on the floor. Geez, it's like, I think half that is Frank Edgar's blood, for goodness sakes. Conor McGregor annihilated that poor guy. Got 5 seconds left in the first round. Going to round number 2. Indeed it is. It's featherweight fight, featherweight championship fight, folks. And of course the referee has to show his butt right in the way of the intense action. Round number 2. Fight, they touch gloves, we're back off. Come on, the face out now. Holloway kicks of his own. And I tell you, just constantly mocking Max Holloway. Now it's got to piss him off as he missed that upcut right there. So Ortega really try to utilize every part of his body here. Oh, the upcut connects. Taking right back to the clinch. Take a back clinch maybe. And he's going for the suplex. Not going to happen. God, Ortega knee right in the face. Is it over? No, it is not, as Ortega is still in this fight, trying to turn it around on Holloway. Does in the back sitting position. He gets to go top man on the champion.
Wow, look at that. How good is that?
And now you're seeing Ortega do everything he can to survive. Max Holloway in that back sitting position. Holloway trying to bring up to the top mount. Uh-oh. Ortega trying to do everything he can to push him off, and he does it indeed. I don't think Ortega like getting high knee right in the face. And he's going to go on to a chaotic war. These two men are really going to try to kill each other. I thought this fight was going to be about a 5-round fight. We may be looking forward to a 5-round fight here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I got right in the skull. God! Is it over? It is all over. Max Holloway has ended the undefeated streak of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway has retained the featherweight championship. God. One hell spinning back fist. Goodness gracious. Just annihilated Brian Ortega. If the referee could get the hell out the way, that'd be great. Hell of a fight right there, ladies and gentlemen. Congrats to Max Holloway on retaining the UFC Featherweight Championship of the world as we're going on to the next fight of the night, which is St. Preux versus Krylov. It is next. As we St. Preux versus Krylov. St. Preux, the newly found light heavyweight champion, looks to defend that here tonight against the man who's been nothing short of perfect lately. The challenger, Nikita Krylov. James been on perfect form here. Let's see what they say. They got explosive power, great ground and pound. Has won 5 fights in a row. So, with that being said, as the challenger is about to enter the octagon, let's go on to the champion's entrance for this fight. And this, folks, is the reigning champion, Ovince St. Preux. This man's got his mind here. The former football player, he's got knockout power, and he's also got knockout power. Yes, I said that twice. I didn't know you could have knockout power twice. I thought it was just once. As man enters the octagon, let's go on to the tail tape of this championship fight. It's not the main event, man.
Once again, here's the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
This is not the main event. It's time. Five rounds. He's a challenger, Nikita Krylov. And Bruce, his opponent, the champion, Ovince St. Preux. And here we go, folks. Let's see if the newly found champion can walk away still light heavyweight champion here tonight. Or will Nikita Krylov, the young gun, pull off an upset? You see St. Preux kind of mocking. I'm starting to really tee off on Krylov. Krylov getting kicked around the back of the head there. Really now St. Preux targeting the entire limb system here. Oh, he tried to kick the body there and got hit with a mighty right hand from Krylov. Great block there from Krylov, actually. St. Preux widely missing that kick to the abdomen. Oh, they both connect there. Oh, one of a crazy fist. Crazy kick there, I mean. Uh-oh, he's going for the takedown as Vince St. Preux went for the taunt. St. Preux getting back to his feet here. Goes for the hip toss, gets it. Going for the back flat. Uh-oh. St. Preux. Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the rear naked choke applied here. And he's going right back to it. I think he actually had the challenger sleeping right there for a few seconds, and that's what enabled him to go right back to it. This is painful to watch. He tapped. Oh, Vince St. Preux with the knockout victory. No, not the knockout, my bad. Submission victory, tap out. Well, that was something right there. Goodness gracious. St. Preux not playing around. Krylov not much of a challenge. Congrats to Vince St. Preux on retaining the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World, as we're going to be going on to the next fight of the night. 3 more fights left on this pay-per-view as Holly Holm will put her bantamweight championship on line against Valentina Shevchenko. This fight is next. Will be Shevchenko, why not? And this, folks, is the challenger, Valentina Shevchenko.
At one point, seemed so far away, is now within range, and that is a bantamweight belt. That is a UFC championship.
She's earned this right, folks. She's a very hard fighter. She's a decorated Muay Thai fighter, dangerous striker. She's only lost 2 fights in her career. This means the world to her. Can she capitalize on one of an opportunity tonight? She ends the octagon. Let's go on to the champion's entrance for this fight, folks. And this, folks, is the reigning UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Holly Holm. This woman has got great foot movement. She's a multiple boxing champion, has won 10 of the last 12 fights. She's been on a steamroll roller coaster ride. She's been unstoppable, but this woman entered the octagon. Let's go on to the tail tip of this championship fight. This is not the main event, folks. It's time. She's the challenger, Valentina Shevchenko. And Bruce, the champion. The champion, Holly Holm. Let's go with the fight, folks. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
5-round fight. Joe's championship matchup has taken a life of its own. There has been so much
Shevchenko immediately going straight for Holmes' head.
bad blood. This is by far one of the biggest title fights in UFC history. It is
Holmes, Shevchenko, this is huge.
how important this fight is and what implications this title fight has for the entire sport.
These two women are gonna go to an absolute freaking colossal war. These two women are gonna take their time, jab after jab, like that much. Especially Shevchenko, knowing how big this is, she cannot be too aggressive with Holm. Flying knee. And Holm sending Shevchenko right back to crawl for a little bit. You're seeing Shevchenko really battle here in this position. Took it down there, quite impressive takedown, to say the least.
She moves in the north-south.
She's got a good control here.
Half guard.
And uh-oh, Shevchenko may be in trouble. Holm turning it around. And Shevchenko getting right back up like it's nothing. As Shevchenko goes to the hip toss to Holm. Oh, it's Shevchenko got a plan. I think she wants to go for that Japanese necktie. We've seen her put away her former opponent with that maneuver. Seeing Shevchenko realizing that she doesn't really want to get that on Holly Holm, a great submission specialist. Kind of very foolish to get into the ground with her. And she gets rocked right in the side of the skull there thanks to Holly Holm's kick. Shevchenko and Holm really doing a number on each other, I tell you that much. God, she got rocked right in the side of the skull there. Flying knee missing there from Shevchenko. God! Oh, my remote decided to like die on me right there. That's lovely. Just love when that happens. That's it. A round of one. We're going to round number 2, folks.
Big shot at the end of the round, Joe. That looked very...
Here you go. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. There goes round number 2.
Looking back at that last round, Joe, striking was phenomenal.
Shevchenko kind of stuck here in the corner. She has to get out of there. A bit of blood spewing off. Holly Holm, this is a bloody octagon. Shevchenko doing really everything she can to keep Holm down here, or keep her staggered. Flying knee with the miss. Oh, flying knee miss there. Oh, Holly Holm went for the kick and got caught in two. The good, uh-oh. What the hell Shevchenko got planned here? She wants that north-south position. I've never seen somebody want it that bad. And then Shevchenko, oh, the necktie. The necktie.
Looks like the submission's locked.
Can Holm get out of it? And Holm finds a way to get out of that. Now Shevchenko's gonna do everything she can to survive. Oh, Shevchenko almost got walked up right into a kick inside the skull. You know, Holm's got to be wondering about how close she was since she got knocked the hell out. Even Shevchenko even walking back because she realizing that Holm is on a whole nother attack mode. And Shevchenko's got to be very, very careful with Holly Holm. Yeah, there you go. That's what Shevchenko needs. Are those uppercuts to really connect. You got to protect that face for as long as you can.
And here we see once again the utilization of the jab.
And Holly Holm missing wildly on a lot of her punches here. I think she just pissed the hell off. How crazy that would have been. She would have been knocked out. She would have lost the title in a Japanese necktie submission.
Nice combination.
And Shevchenko realizing that she's kind of penetrating the defense blockade of Holly Holm here. You know, it's got to give you some level of confidence. It was like, hey, I'm actually doing some damage to her. She's kind of staggered. God. Holly Holm's body. I mean, Holly Holm, those kicks really just almost crippled. God, oh, here we go. These two women are really going to try to go kill each other. 15 seconds affirmatively left. Here you go, the outside trip connects. And that's the end of round number 2, folks. We're going to round number 3. These two women are going to annihilate each other if that's what it takes to walk out of here with that women's bantamweight championship. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to continue with this fight. The blood loss. I don't think they're going to stop this fight. This fight is what people came to see, it looks like. So, you know, we still have 2 more fights to go, but Holm getting staggered by a kick. Shevchenko really tagging Holm there, and you know Holm's got to be a little pissed off about that. Shevchenko getting Holm again. Oh. Holm gets caught. He's getting caught a lot here. But so has Shevchenko. These two women are just going punch to punch, toe to toe. Kick to kick, elbow to elbow at this point. These women are not going to quit. Holm to go for that Superman punch, and Shevchenko wisely, and I say wisely, move the hell out the way. Shevchenko outside trip. Doing more damage to the Holm. Uh-oh, not what Shevchenko needs. Uh-oh. Shevchenko's got to be very careful at home. She gets out of that. That was close. all too close for Shevchenko. You're seeing Shevchenko here. Uh-oh. You're seeing Holm target everything Shevchenko has. Shevchenko even taking a little bit of step back here in the third round. Shevchenko looking for a takedown there. Holm was not having it. Wait a minute. Shevchenko now with a single leg kick on the Holly Holm. Can't you get in that top mount position? Did not get in that top mount position. Yikes. Uh-oh. And Shevchenko able to get back to her feet. Holy crap. She was actually able to do that. Now Shevchenko with the hip toss. Alright, now Shevchenko really trying to annihilate the face of Holly Holm. What an interesting third round that was. We're going to round number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? A fight.
Uncharted territory for many, but a place familiar for our UFC champion. That said, the top contender, hanging tough, looks very good.
Right now, can Shevchenko really keep this up with Holly Holm? That's Shevchenko's got to avoid that spinning back fist. That is what Holly Holm was going to work on, is the body. The body's really tired as it goes on, as this fight goes on. God, and I kicked to the freaking skull there. That's what Shevchenko's got to be aware of. Holly Holm. Now the single leg takedown, really grasping it there. Shevchenko on top. Uh-oh. Shevchenko really now targeting the body of Holm. Gets the Japanese necktie. Gets that necktie again. And wait a minute, Holm able to survive the necktie once again. Shevchenko able to get the hell out of it again. But barely. God, well, the carry there from freaking Holm to Shevchenko.
Good punch. Wow, what a great job mixing things up. Holm, the inside leg kick.
Holly Holm really trying to target every body part. It looks like, oh.
That connected. Man, consistent use of the jab. Outstanding.
Shevchenko and Holm have got to be exhausted.
The huge head kick is blocked.
Got a kick right to the face there. You see Holm looking like Holm is used to this in his championship round. She's been in fights with Miesha Tate and Ronda Rousey. She knows what it takes to put those women away in these championship rounds. Shevchenko, I think the first time in this series.
Just under a minute on the clock here in the round. Got caught by that right.
Shevchenko can do everything she can to keep it even with freaking. God, oh, she got her. To go for the flying knee. And wait a minute, Shevchenko, single leg takedown. Oh, the arm trap, right? Oh, that arm trap, smart one by Holm. And Shevchenko gets another shot off. We're going to the 5th and final round of this fight. Who's going to walk out of here with the Women's Bantamweight Championship? Wow, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. They touch gloves, the 5th and final round to show that final respect, I guess you say.
She needs to finish her opponent if she's going to lead with her belt. So far, the top contender has her points on the judges' scorecard.
Oh, that's what's up at that let the game begin, bro.
Her striking is outstanding.
Oh, wait a minute. It's over. It's over. 5th round. It's over. Valentina Shevchenko is the new women's bantamweight champion. It took 5 rounds to knock out Holly Holm, but we've done it. We have crowned the new champion here tonight.
Let's take a look at the replay. This is the shot.
Boom! The leg that drops Holly Holm.
Clearly hurt badly here. Let's take a look at it from another angle here. This is the one that causes the knockdown.
These two put on one hell of a performance and absolutely should be fight of the night.
Has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan on the audience will stop this contest at 37 seconds of round 5. Declaring the winner
I highly agree. I'd let the game begin. Congrats to Valentina Shevchenko on becoming the new UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, as we're going to go on to the next fight of the night, as it is Cruz versus Garbrandt to the Bantamweight Championship. It's next. No, it's not. It's not the main event. Who has the script I gave them? Nunes isn't that impressive to me, to be honest. And this, folks, is the challenger, Cody Garbrandt, as he faces Dominic Cruz here tonight for the Bantamweight Championship. One that I've got my eye on. The challenger knows how important this is. Cody Garbrandt is extremely fast, won 10 fights in a row and has won 9 of the last 10 fights via knockouts. As he's about to enter the octagon, let's go to the champion's entrance for this fight, folks. And here we go, folks. This is the current bantamweight champion, Dominic Cruz, who has been on a roll and has seemed to be unstoppable. He actually was our first UFC bantamweight champion in the universe mode. He's won 10 of the last 12 fights by knockout for us, and won 12 of the last 12 fights. As he's about to enter the octagon, it's going to tail tape this championship fight. And that's what's up. Let the game begin. That's cool, dude. It is not the main event, folks. Gosh dang it, Bruce. Worlds have been waiting for. Garbrandt Cruz 2. It's time. Fighting out of the blue corner, he's the challenger, Cody Garbrandt. And Bruce's opponent, the champion, Dominic Cruz.
22 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5'8" tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Dominic the Dominator Cruz.
And folks, going with this fight, folks. A huge fight. Fight 10 of 11 here. Here we go. About to be off, folks. And that's what's up at Let the Game. That's pretty cool, dude. So Governor, I'm going to work on the legs. Guys, so this is a new tactic from Garbage. Normally goes to the face. I think he realized, well, I'm going against the guy who whooped my ass the last time. Garbage got to try a new thing against Dominic Cruz. Wants to try to beat him here. Cruz going straight to Garbrandt though. Oh, great takedown there. And then wait a minute, Dominic Cruz may be in trouble. Cody Garbrandt. Cruz got to try to do something there. Otherwise, Cody Garbrandt may have quickly just annihilated him. Let's see what we got here. Someone kind of stuck. And now Cody Garbrandt in top mount. Yikes. Now Cruz wants. Oh man, 2 quick shots to make the third one. A fourth one. Cruz not defending himself at all. I think if you get you know, it's a tough one. If you know, I really can't say who I think would, because I mean the UFC is so unpredictable. And God's Dominic Cruz, goodness God, and he's still in the fight. Holy hell, he's still in the fight. Holy crap! Like I was saying, if I had to, I would love to see like Miesha Tate fight. I'd love to see like Miesha Tate fight. What's it called? But you know, it's one of those things where you gotta think about it. Was it luck or was it actually skill? You know, it's one of the things.
Cruz has got double underhooks.
They break here. Dominic Cruz. Look at that eye just spewing out blood. Poor Dominic Cruz.
1 minute remains. Man, he's really mixing things up nicely, isn't he? He's being unpredictable, that's for sure, and that is important.
Right now, Garbrandt Cruz. Oh my God, he's dead. He killed him. He killed him. God. Goodness God. Well, that's your new bantamweight champion, Cody Garbrandt. Boom! The kneecap just exploded off the freaking forehead of Dominic Cruz. Boom! Oh, the chin, the chin. Good night. You know, I don't think Dominic Cruz is going to get that title rematch anytime soon. I think he'll be in the hospital for quite a while. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we'll give it to him when he's back from the hospital with actual fixed, surgically repaired jaw. That would actually be a good fight, Wardson versus Nunes. Congrats to Cody Garbrandt on becoming the new UFC Bantamweight Champion, as we're going to go on to the main event of the evening, folks. As Rory McDonald will put that the newly won Welterweight Championship on the line against Johnny Hendricks. This is the main event of the evening, folks, in the O2 Arena in London, England. It should be a slobber knocker. You hear the entrance music of the challenger. Can Johnny Hendricks become the new welterweight champion?
UFC welterweight champion.
Johnny Hendricks may have the best.
I mean, you could always have a inter-division type of fight, you know.
Maybe this
Johnny Hendricks, though, has got southpaw, powerful striker. He's a great and he's getting great conditioning. As the challenge enters the octagon, it's going to the champion, Dutchman Sever Bade. And this, folks, is the man who won it in Toronto, Canada. He is the welterweight champion of the world, Rory McDonald. Got a lot of proof here. If he can win this tonight, it'd be a statement to the welterweight division. He's a jiu-jitsu black belt, a well-rounded fighter, won 18 fights in his career, and is the current welterweight champion. As the champion is about to enter the octagon, let's go on to the tail of the tape for this main event championship fight.
Tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. McDonald is 26. Hendricks is 32. McDonald will have a 7-inch reach advantage. And with the official introductions, here's the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is referee in charge, Herb Dean. Bruce, take it away, man. It's all you. It's time. He's a challenger, Johnny Hendricks.
fighting out of Dallas, Texas, presenting the challenger, Johnny
And Bruce, the champion, Rory McDonald. Let's get on with the... Actually, Herb has got something to say for us. This is the main event. We get to see all the cutscenes. They touch gloves to show some respect. Here we go. I'm gonna let this fight play out. My rule is to let the main events play out. Fight. Here we go. They don't touch gloves though. That's the start of the rounds. We got 5 rounds, 5 minutes. 5 rounds that are 5 minutes each. McDonald's in the black. In the white is Hendricks. McDonald getting off to an early start here.
Inside the octagon, besides his vaunted left hand, are his takedowns.
That's a big front kick.
McDonald relying on those kicks. Hendricks going to the body though. Trying to work the body. And then McDonald really in control. Another kick to the face. Quite the interesting situation we're seeing here. Two mighty elbows to McDonald. An intense way to kick off the main event in the first round. These two men are gladiators for that much. Oh boy. Got another kick to the face. McDonald's been on fire now, so is Hendricks though. Hendricks going for the suplex, the champion. Great takedown. From the half guard. Side control.
Just over 2 on the clock.
In the sprawl position here. Crowd chanting for the champion. Champion gets back up to his feet.
And they separate.
They separate from the clinch. Wow, one of them kick right to the face and an uppercut from Hendricks. What the hell? Oh! Oh, Johnny Hendricks will walk away with the champ. What the hell is he doing? I have no idea at Let the Game Begin. I would believe there should be. I'm not very sure, but that's something you actually have to check out. I have no idea. What in the heck? That was impressive from Johnny Hendricks right there. And I think they're just like hugging it out right now. Not where you want to be in the side saddle. Uh-oh. Kind of just like hugging it out right now, alright. Getting a feel for each other. 30 seconds up in the first round.
20 seconds remaining in the round.
Half guard.
Great position.
Got top mount. Should go for the armbar though. Uh-oh.
Looking to finish by submission. Almost.
And that's the end of round number 1, folks. We're going to round number 2. The champion just got saved by the horn.
Here's a perfect head kick.
Boom, you're damn right about that one. Oh, that eye is getting swollen on Johnny Hendricks. Seeing that, we need to, oh boy, need to get some medical attention on that. Great medical crew here at UFC 224, the great medical crew. And I got one of
The stunning Brittany Palmer.
we got the lady. I don't really know what her job really is anymore. I still question that every time. They're not very useful. Here we go. Round number 2 about to begin. They touch gloves and they don't touch. Wait, what the hell is going on? Okay, they touch gloves.
Continues to be the better fighter. The champion is trying to utilize his game plan, but this contender keen to
Quite the and now McDonald right back on the attack.
You can see that so far in the octagon.
Hendricks not letting up easily here.
Nice block, and he counters with the jab. He scores with a nasty inside leg kick.
So far, we've only seen one fight tonight go to round number 5, and that was Shevchenko versus Holm, where we crowned the new women's bantamweight champion and Valentina Shevchenko. One of the biggest upsets we've seen in a while, one of the best fights I've seen probably in this entire series. The suplex from McDonald to Hendricks.
Big one, wrestling dominance.
Great takedown there.
Now he moves to full guard.
Just over 3 now.
He's trying to turn around on McDonald now.
Looking for his back.
Oh, those right hands. Oh boy. McDonald. Maybe we have a new champion.
And now into full guard.
These guys are legitimately trying to annihilate each other. Now, great counter there from McDonald to Hendricks.
Transitions back to full guard.
Both of these men got to be very, very careful.
He's got his back.
Yeah, I already did Let the Game Beginning. I'm going to have it in November.
He's putting his hands down.
Like late November.
He's looking to pass. Good takedown.
One hell of a takedown. They're kind of getting trapped in the cage. Not what McDonald wants.
Two-time national champion.
McDonald with a kick to the face of those upcuts. Now Hendricks with his own. What the hell just happened to? Oh God. Oh, now we're going to be Rory. Oh. Johnny Hendricks could have capitalized it there. And a great counter there from the champion to turn it back in his favor.
By McDonald. 1 minute on the clock.
1 minute on the clock in the second round here, folks. Hendricks turning around on Rory McDonald.
That's work here, 45 seconds.
Now he moves both
Hendricks down there in the back and that back sitting position here, trying to go for the rear naked choke. Maybe no, instead he's going to half guard.
full guard here.
15 seconds left of round number 2.
Final seconds.
Turns around to top mount. Here we go. And that is it for round number 2. We're going to round number 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's some incredible highlights in that round.
Now let's just look at the medical. Yeah, I know. I've seen at let the game begin. I've seen.
And we are set for the start of round 3. This is a championship fight, so it is scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
Here you go, round number 3.
Good connection with the
I think the coolest thing about the 2K18 is
He did a nice job blocking.
really the only reason why I got the game was for one person. That's the only reason why I got the game. And you guys will see why in the universe mode that I'll have during Thanksgiving time.
Good pro fighters always move well side to side.
By the way, the 2K18 universe mode draft will be uploaded October 31st.
Look at the numbers.
There's something to look forward to right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Continuing to punish that up.
Yes, he is. That's a good target for him. He sees
These two men are just going to a kicking fest.
Oh, he lands the roundhouse to the body.
Oh, nice single. Look at that.
Or with a great single taking that 20 some damage than Johnny Hendricks.
He's going to step over full mount now. He lands an
Yeah, I'm in
elbow
top
here.
mount. Oh, it's over. It's over. Third round knockout. Rory McDonald retains the welterweight championship here at UFC 224 in the main event.
Once again, here's our fight replay.
And let's look at the
Wowzers.
replay and see the end of this fight. This is
Wowzers.
a huge ground-and-pound strike
Before we go any further, let me just go over here.
that laid.
And now here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Rory McDonald retaining the championship here tonight.
Contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds for round number 3. And still
Congrats to Rory McDonald retaining the welterweight championship here in the main event of UFC 224 in the O2 Arena in London, England, as the crowd chanting his name as we're going to go on to the recap of the show and then the awards, of course. So let's kick it off with Brad Pickett taking on TJ Dillashaw. Pickett would make Dillashaw tap out. It didn't make him tap out and choked him out in the first round by submission with 2 minutes and 19 seconds worth of stop time. Then it was the flyweight championship on line. Bagatinov put his title on line against Ortiz. Bagatinov would knock out Ortiz in the first round with 1 minute and 58 seconds worth of stop time. Then it was the UFC heavyweight championship on line. Mark Hunt would go against the home country hero Kenneth Thomas. Hunt would put the belt on the line and get knocked out in the second round with 4 minutes and 46 seconds worth of stoppage time as Kenneth Thomas would become the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world. Then it was Joanne Calderwood putting her UFC strawweight championship on the line against Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Kowalkiewicz would make Calderwood tap out in the first round with 2 minutes and 46 seconds worth of stoppage time to become the new UFC strawweight champion. Then it was Rockhold versus Whitaker. Rockhold would put his middleweight championship on the line against Whitaker and knock him out in the first round with 1 minute and 5 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then it was Conor McGregor taking on Frank Edgar. McGregor put his lightweight championship on the line and knocked Edgar out in the third round with 3 minutes, in the second round with 3 minutes and 32 seconds worth of stop time. Then it was the featherweight championship as Max Holloway put his belt on the line against the man who was undefeated in Brian Ortega. Holloway would break his streak of being undefeated by knocking him out in the second round with 3 minutes and 21 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then it was the UFC light heavyweight championship on line as St. Preux would put the belt on the line against Krylov. St. Preux would make Krylov tap out in the first round with 3 minutes and 5 seconds worth of stoppage time. Yeah, hopefully I'm trying to get the deluxe edition. Hopefully they still have it during like late November at Let the Game Begin. And then, folks, it was for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship. Holly Holm would put her belt on the line against Valentina Shevchenko. Shevchenko would knock out Holly Holm to become the new UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion in the fifth round with 37 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then it was Dominic Cruz putting his bantamweight title on line against Cody Garbrandt in the second fight they've had, as Cody Garbrandt would get the upper hand by knocking out Dominic Cruz and potentially breaking his jaw in the first round with 4 minutes and 31 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then It was Rory McDonald taking on Johnny Hendricks in the main event of the evening. McDonald will put his newly found welterweight championship online in London, England, in the O2 Arena, as McDonald would retain the championship by knocking out Johnny Hendricks in the third round with 1 minute and 51 seconds when stops time. Let's go on, folks, to the awards. Whew, that was a lot of talking. And on the update with Dominic Cruz, I heard he will not be fighting for some months. So, yeah, we may need to get something that's some way we need to get that for Dominic Cruz. But folks, performance tonight, KO was Rockhold. I could see that extra perks for him. Performance tonight, submission was St. Preux. That's kind of a shocker, but okay. And fight tonight definitely was Holm versus Shevchenko. I highly agree. In terms of Dominic Cruz, he will not be in action for quite some time with that broken jaw, thanks to Cody Garbrandt. His rematch will have to wait until he can come back to whoever is the champion at that time. So, with that being said, wowzers. So with that being said, folks, please do leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to Bill Fink Off the Game on YouTube. We'll check you next time, folks. As always, stay off the hook.